Holy Cross High School began the season with a 1-point loss to Ansonia and then reeled off 5 consecutive Naugatuck Valley League wins. Last week, the Crusaders met non-league rival Notre Dame of West Haven and fell to the top-rated Knights 41-14. Coach Jerry Charleglio's team is led offensively by workhorse tailback Todd Bennett and fullback Darren Kowalski. Junior quarterback Brian Sokolowski can also hurt opponents through the air. Undefeated Naugatuck High School began slowly last week against Sacred Heart before putting away the Hearts 34-18. Jesse Slocum, Kevin Kuzma, and Jay Solozzi are the running threats for Coach Craig Peters, while quarterback Scott Mastropetro has been able to keep opponents honest with the passing game. From Veterans Field in Naugatuck, it's Holy Cross of Waterbury against Naugatuck for the large division title of the Naugatuck Valley League on Telemedia Sports Valley High School Football Game of the Week. Hello again, everyone. Ed Clements, Buddy Chernovitz from Veterans Field in Naugatuck. I might add, a cold Veterans Field up in Naugatuck. Buddy, this is the beginning of November. It seems a little bit more like the end of November or December weather. Let's first of all talk about the Holy Cross offense. We're going to see 2 running backs for Holy Cross, a lot different than last week with Iverson and Freeman. We've got 2 real north-south runners in Todd Bennett and Darren Kowalski.
They're tough individuals. They run the eye, and they like to power the football. Their offensive line is going to try and get them a couple yards on every play, and they're a straight-ahead type football team. And, again, it is going to be different than last week. It'll be more power football. And with the field the way it is, I think it's going to be beneficial to Holy Cross. Let's
talk a little bit now about what we saw last week with the Naugatuck Sacred Heart game. Took Naugatuck a little while to get going offensively, but once they did get going offensively, they couldn't be stopped. Let's start first of all with Slocum and his backfield buddies in Kuzma and Solozzi. They have the full package up here in Naugatuck.
They really do. They're 3 excellent running backs. The quarterback gives them an awful lot in the throwing game, and they're able to move the football. And with that wing T, they give you a lot of misdirection, a lot of deception in the offense, and they've got 3 guys that can carry it with a quarterback who can throw it, and that's really all you need in high school to be successful.
And maybe we can follow that ball a little bit better if they have a couple double handoff and that pitch back to the quarterback. One final point. This game really comes down to the large division champion of the Naugatuck Valley League, unlike last year when we had all these tiebreakers in effect.
It's going to be a game for all the money, and both football teams understand that. They both want the W at the end of this one. They both worked hard this week in getting prepared for it, and the football team that comes out with the W is going to deserve it here because it's going to be a hard-fought game. Both football teams have played each other over the course of the last few years, and they've had great games, and it's nice that something is important with this one, and the winner takes all the marbles.
Okay, I think I heard a title of a movie, Winner Takes All. Well, we'll be right back with Naugatuck Holy Cross football right after these messages.
Just when you thought it was too expensive to go out for lunch, along comes Oxford Convenience Plus Deli. Homemade food at convenient prices. Open at 6 a.m. for breakfasts. Open till 10 p.m. for dinners. Lunch specials include soups, hot dishes, and sandwiches of all shapes and sizes. To get a menu with daily specials faxed to you, give us a call or fax. Oxford Convenience Plus, Route 67 at Oxford Plaza, Oxford.
Janine woke up in a cold sweat. She remembered that she'd gone to a party the night before and gotten smashed out of her mind. The question is, who was this guy in her bathroom? What did he look like? What had they done? How had she gotten herself into this mess? What about AIDS? Then, much to her relief, Janine realized that unlike the rest of us, she was just a cartoon. Get high, get stupid, get AIDS.
Welcome back, everyone, and we are moments away from the opening kickoff between Naugatuck and Holy Cross. This is Naugatuck Valley League football, and this game is for the large division championship of the Naugatuck Valley League for 1992. Already, Naugatuck won the opening coin toss, but they have deferred their option to the second half, and Holy Cross will receive the opening kickoff. Buddy, we certainly remember last year's game up at Municipal Stadium in Waterbury, and that exciting finish to a game when ended up with Naugatuck winning the game by 2 points. It was not enough, as it turned out, for Naugatuck with the point differential in the tie-breaking scheme in the Naugatuck Valley League playoff system to have Naugatuck emerge as the large division championship. It was a wild ending.
It was a wild ending, and then Holy Cross went on to defeat Ansonia to take the title in the NVL, and today the game will determine who will play for that large or that title in the NVL. If Holy Cross wins it, they will play Ansonia in the extra game. If Naugatuck wins, then the game will be decided on Thanksgiving, and we'll be there to cover it for you. So a lot at stake here for both football teams. Holy Cross 5-2. Tough loss to Notre Dame last week, a very good football team, and Notre Dame right now 8-0 at top of the state #1 poll. Tarek Saleh and company are doing a great job for Tommy Marcucci, and Holy Cross would like nothing better than to come back off that game and to defeat the Naugatuck Greyhounds today and take the NVL title, or a share of that opportunity to play for the NVL title 2 weeks away from today.
Joe Edmonds will be kicking off for the Greyhounds. Back deep for Holy Cross, Chris Pawanda, along with Ken Curran. And the foot into the football, and that comes down to Curran at the 20. A loose ball on the kickoff, and Pawanda is signaling that Holy Cross has retained possession. However, it's Naugatuck's ball. The Greyhounds coming up with the fumble recovery on the opening kickoff.
Curran is going to get the ball knocked right there. 34 for the Naugatuck Greyhounds, just strips the football, and it's going to be covered by Holy Cross. Looks like Terry possibly with it, but number 34 stripped it, and that's Speranazzi, Todd Speranazzi, the sophomore, caused the fumble. Naugatuck on the ball at their 36-yard line after that turnover.
That was Mike Terry that fell on the football for the Greyhounds. So the Greyhounds have recovered the opening kickoff. On the first down carry, that's Slocum, getting his way down close to the 30-yard line before he is taken out of bounds. Let's take a look now at the Naugatuck offense while we have the opportunity. Of course, in the backfield, the quarterback is Master Petro, the excellent running backs in Kuzma, Solosi, and Jesse Slocum. You see the line also, the line that's been doing the blocking for the running backs all season long. On that last play from scrimmage, and the first play from scrimmage in the football game, that was Chris Prezioso on the tackle for Holy Cross. So it's a second down of 2nd and 5 for the Hounds on the 31-yard line of Holy Cross, as Holy Cross fumbled the opening kickoff and Naugatuck is recovered. Wing T look. Kuzma's the wing back to the left side, a long count at the line of scrimmage, and now Kuzma goes in motion, and there's a loose handle on the exchange from center to quarterback, and Master Petro simply falls on the football. Let's look now at the Holy Cross defense.
Field is a little sloppy out there, Edward, and as we just saw, the fumble, and the running backs are a little tentative on their cuts, so we'll see what effect the field does have on this football game as Master Petro is back out over the football on a 3rd and long.
Holy Cross in their base defense, 4-4 look. 3rd and long for the Greyhounds. They are at the 33-yard line of Holy Cross. The ball to Kuzma, and Kuzma is stacked up after a short pickup. Kowalski from his backer spot, along with Karpiak, both on the tackle for Holy Cross. It'll be a 4th down for Naugatuck at the 31.
Watch now as Kuzma comes right inside on the power. Solosi leads him. Pretty good job. Karpiak and company do a good job of stopping him. He'll be about 5 yards. Naugatuck will be about 5 yards short of that first down here, and they have a 4th. Coach Peter sending in a play to Master Petro here, and we'll see what Naugatuck chooses to do. They're going to have to take a timeout as they're unable to get that play in on time.
Buddy had a chance to talk to Coach Tarleglio before the game, and he asked the Holy Cross coach if Holy Cross was going to do anything different defensively against Naugatuck.
We're really going to play our defense. We talked about trying to put in a scheme for them, but in 1 week I didn't want to go crazy and confuse the kids. I think that the deception in their wing tee is confusing enough, so we're really trying to stay basic, but and hope they don't really just take us off the ball.
We're back, everyone, and Buddy also had an opportunity to talk to Coach Peters before the game, and in view of the inclement weather we had this past week in southern Connecticut, Buddy asked the Coach Peters to comment on the week of preparation and practice that the Greyhounds had.
Well, it was a little slick out and wet, but we got out every day. We practiced outdoors every day. I think we got what we wanted to done. We had their attention because it's a big game. And we had a nice week of practice all in all, and I think we're ready for this football game.
We're back, everyone, and we're in a timeout here as Naugatuck unable to get together on what they wanted to do on a 4th and 5. Recapping, Holy Cross received the opening kickoff. Curran fumbled away the opening kickoff with Terry pouncing on the football, and Naugatuck has run 3 running plays and now faced with a 4th and 5 from the 31-yard line. This NVL title game, the large division, on our Telemedia Sports Valley High School football game of the week. Slocum on the carry, and Slocum close to the yardage needed for the first down. It'll depend on the spot. I think he might have come up short on the play. Pawanda on the tackle from his defensive end spot, and the ball is turned over to Holy Cross.
Slocum comes in motion. He gets the little trickle motion. They get the guards out in front. Pawanda and company stop him, and as Eddie said, he's going to be short. Holy Cross is going to dodge a bullet after fumbling the opening kickoff, and the Holy Cross Crusaders will take over in their first offensive possession after stopping Naugatuck with 9:24 left to go in this first quarter. They're going to bring the sticks out and measure as Coach Peters wants to see how far or how close it actually was. The referee did signal the ball over to Holy Cross, so we'll wait and see if the measurement confirms what the referee has already said, that Holy Cross has stopped them, and they have. The ball will go over to the Crusaders. As you see there, about 2 feet short of that first down.
Let's look now at the Holy Cross offense. Of course, in the backfield, his second year back at the quarterback spot, Brian Sokolowski. And we'll look for those 2 running backs, Darren Kowalski and that workhorse tailback, Todd Bennett.
Eddie, the fact that Holy Cross was able to stop Naugatuck has to be a confidence builder for that defense, as their offense now will get a chance to move the football as they come out on wishbone with a split end to that left side.
First down carry, that's to Bennett out of the wishbone, and Bennett slides across the 30-yard line out to the 31 before he's taken down in the secondary by Slocum. Let's look now, along with Solozzi, and let's take a look now at that Greyhound defense.
We'll see if Naugatuck had a chance during the week to prepare for the wishbone. Holy Cross has not shown that at all this year, and they are out now in the bone with a split end. Field conditions may dictate the fact that they are going to use that wishbone, but let's see what they do with it, as they had good yardage on the first down.
Karpiak is the fullback. That is Darren Kowalski running the football out of the halfback spot. He's taken down by Slocum, but it's a Holy Cross first down out across the 40-yard line.
Little counter that time as they faked to the fullback, came back with the back, who picked up excellent yardage. He goes across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. Watch the fullback to the near and then back to Karpiak, as he does a good job of getting into the center of that Naugatuck Greyhound defense, pounding it out to about the 43.5-yard line.
Setting the wishbone, the fullback is Karpiak, and the running backs are Kowalski along with Bennett. And that is Bennett running the football on first down, being slowed up by the Naugatuck defense, advances the football 1 yard out across the 45-yard line.
Paul Lucky there made the initial hit. Paul got the initial hit, but he got the penetration. But on the side,
Naugatuck may need a little time to adjust to the bone, especially if they haven't had an opportunity to practice against it all week. My bet is that Coach Peters prepared them for it, though, at some point, so it shouldn't be too much of an adjustment. Holy Cross coming with the split end to this bottom of our picture here with the 3 backs in bone.
That is Chris Cullinan, the split end, and that is Bennett running the football for some good second down yardage close to the first down. Fernandez along with McGowan on the stop for Naugatuck. It is a Holy Cross first down.
Watch Bennett just come right to the bottom. They fake to the fullback to hold the linebackers. Bennett comes inside the end and gets a piece of him. That's Fernandez, but Todd Bennett able to pull forward for that first down. As you see Craig Peters right there. Right at about the 46-yard line of the Greyhounds.
So first down in Holy Cross of Waterbury, running the football well and very effectively. That's Kowalski, the big running back, taking it down to the 40-yard line before he is stopped.
Eddie, the fact that Holy Cross likes to be a north-south football team, watch the fullback slip right there. The footing is not good. Kowalski gets the football, follows his blocking very well before he is tackled, but he'll pick up about 5 on the first down carry. North-south football teams in this kind of field definitely have an advantage. As that young man is bundled up, I wish I had the headgear he did. It is a little nippy here.
Second down for Holy Cross. They give to the second back out of the wishbone. That is Bennett. This time he is tied up effectively by the Naugatuck defense. And let's give credit to the initial hit to Jay Seghetti, 6 foot, 215-pound sophomore nose guard. Also an assist from Dave Levine.
Just straight ahead, power play to the off back. Bennett tries to get forward. He'll pick up about 1.5 yards. It'll bring up a 3rd and about 3 for Holy Cross right at the midway point of this first quarter. And this is Holy Cross's first possession of the football game.
Ball down at the 38-yard line of the Greyhounds. That's Kowalski with a little bit of a seam, and he might have picked up another first down as he crossed the 35. Kuzma along with Rob Lance on the tackle for the Greyhounds.
Little counter again. They fake to the fullback. They come back again with Kowalski, who picks up the first down. He will go right across the 35 to about the 34-yard line. First down for Holy Cross, their 3rd one in this drive, as they have been able to take the bone and move that football inside right at that power. Seghetti, Hughes, and Lance, the power of that Naugatuck defense.
Lucky and Levine are the linebackers for the Greyhounds. First down, 1st and 10. That is Kowalski off the left side out of the wishbone. And the big running back gets 2 on the play down to the 32-yard line of the Hounds before he's stopped there by Hayward in the secondary.
Again, the power, the fullback and off back. You see Bennett with a pretty good block, leading the ball carrier, and then excellent leg drive for the 2 yards by Holy Cross. Kuzma and company look like Kuzma and Hayward in on the tackle for the Greyhounds.
So Holy Cross is opened up in the bone here against Naugatuck, something Holy Cross has not run all season long, and Naugatuck has to adjust to it. That's Kowalski running on the second down carry, getting across the 30-yard line before he's taken down by Bert Hume, 6'3", 240-pound senior tackle.
It's 4-down territory, so you probably will not see Holy Cross throw the ball as Kowalski comes on the misdirection, gets across the 30 to about the 29-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 5. It's 2-down area, so that they need about 3 yards each carry here to get that first down. Again, they're doing a great job of running inside the tackles out of the bone.
Out of the bone, that is Bennett running the football. And Bennett is going to be close to another first down. Might be shy about a foot on the play as he crossed the 25-yard line. It's going to be close.
Watch Bennett again. Misdirection, comes inside the tackle, finds a little bit of a seam, and then gets across the 25 down to about the 24, and it will be very close. They'll bring the yardstick out to measure. Again, this bone very successful in the initial drive by Holy Cross, getting very good yardage inside the tackles of the Naugatuck Greyhounds. And you see the signal. It is a first down for the Crusaders.
And this is just what Holy Cross wanted to do in the football game. They wanted to control the offense and control the football, keep it out of Naugatuck's hands, because Naugatuck is a ball-controlled possession type of a team, and Coach Jarleglio said that's our game plan. We want to keep the ball away from Naugatuck. We want to go on these long, sustained drives, and they've been successful thus far. Their 4th first down of the football game. That is Bennett. He's slowed up at the line of scrimmage, maybe advances it for 1, tackled by the monster Kuzma and helped out by Solozzi.
Naugatuck will go, or Holy Cross will come Just inside, over the guard, you see Bennett getting wrapped up there by Kuzma. Kuzma all over Bennett's legs. You see the clock there moving down. As Holy Cross, an excellent drive. And again, as Eddie just said, they want to hold on and run the clock. Possession football, and they're a north-south team. They're going to come right at you, and they've been doing a good job so far in this initial drive.
Second and long from the 23. They give it to Kowalski, and Kowalski finding some good running room. He rambles down to the 10-yard line for a Holy Cross first down.
Came with the counter that time, and Kowalski comes and bangs outside the tackle for the first time. See the fake to the fullback, then Kowalski comes. Bennett gets a good block on the outside as he will turtle somebody right there. He still got him. That was Hayward who was driven back. Kowalski gets the first down. He's right around the 11-yard line for the Crusaders. An excellent opening drive for Holy Cross.
Solozzi finally on the tackle, but not before Holy Cross has picked up the first down at the 11. They give it to Bennett, and Bennett, trying to get outside of contain, will not be able to do so. Let's give credit to Solozzi. With help from Slocum, Solozzi strung the play out, was slow developing, and a fine defensive effort.
Same play they just ran, only they come back to this side. Good job by Solozzi and Slocum as Bennett tries to come outside. Look at Solozzi play off the block and then gets help from Slocum. A loss on the play for the Holy Cross Crusaders, and they will take a timeout right here as they are going to be 2nd and 11 from about the 12-yard line.
And a timeout on the field, and we'll take our first timeout. We're scoreless here at Naugatuck.
Over the last 10 years, we've all learned some hard lessons about the value of money. We've discovered who we trust and who we want to do business with. Housatonic Lumber has been in business for nearly 90 years, and we have the real experts who can help you with your remodeling projects right through to your own dream home. So you can make a choice. You can do business with a warehouse chain who gives their employees a 6-week crash course in building materials, or you can do business with Housatonic Lumber. We've dedicated generations to this business.
Blanchette Sporting Goods, a complete line of top-quality name-brand sports equipment. Athletic shoes by all the top manufacturers. Supply your team from head to toe with customized sportswear. Trophies and plaques for all occasions, custom engraving on the premises. Let them know your team with a large selection of licensed goods. Above all, customer service is a top priority. Blanchette Sporting Goods in Shelton. We don't just know sports, we live it.
We're back, everyone. It's going to be a second down coming up for Holy Cross just outside the Naugatuck 11. Holy Cross has controlled the football. They've controlled the clock. 5 first downs on this, their opening possession of the football game. Wishbone formation that has given Naugatuck fits thus far. Naugatuck yet to adjust to it. Sokolowski on second down, looking to throw, will be hemmed down. Solozzi. Jay Solozzi, 6 foot, 170-pound junior defensive end, gets to the junior quarterback.
Tried to come out with a little bit of a bootleg action. As you see, Sokolowski will fake and then try and go to the far side. He is going to get right there. Looks like Lucky, if I'm not incorrect there. Paul Lucky first, and then Solozzi with the sack back at about the 18-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd and a lot now for Holy Cross. Not a throwing football team. This is a throwing situation as their 3rd and about 17. They can get a first down right at the 1. They've got a lot of yardage to get as they stay in the bone.
And not only the bone, but they go double tight end. Sokolowski throwing downfield as a receiver, all alone for the Holy Cross touchdown to Darren Kowalski. Brian Sokolowski hooking up with Darren Sokolowski. With Darren Kowalski, rather, and Holy Cross has gotten onto the scoreboard.
Watch where Kowalski comes from. He comes out of the backfield. Sokolowski finds him behind, and that's Slocum in the end zone, really wide open for the touchdown. So out of the backfield, Kowalski down the sideline into the end zone. Sokolowski able to find him for the 6 points. 1:41 left to go here in the first quarter.
Going for the extra point. Ben Chove is the extra point kicker And Shove boots it through. So Ben Shove kicks the extra point, and Holy Cross leads it with 1 minute and 41 seconds remaining here in the first quarter at Veterans Field in Naugatuck, 7-0.
Excellent drive for the Crusaders.
And what Coach Charleglio wanted to do in the game, his team did on their opening possession. Control the game, control the clock, control the ball, and they certainly kept it away from Naugatuck.
You see Coach Craig Peters in the center of that huddle. Down on the sidelines, getting his exercise as the manager for the Greyhounds. Holy Cross just took that after fumbling, stopped the Greyhounds on 4 downs, and then took over on their own 25-yard line and just rolled down the field using that wishbone. 21-yard pass from quarterback Brian Sokolowski to Darren Kowalski in the corner of the end zone for the 6 points with the conversion. 1:41 left to go in this first quarter. 1 possession for Holy Cross and a touchdown as they're ready to go.
Shove will be kicking off for Holy Cross. So the Greyhounds will have their second go-around with the football. First time they had the excellent field position, unable to do anything, 4 cracks into the line. Let's see what the Greyhounds do now. They're down 7-0. A short squib kick coming to one of the upbacks. That's Kevin Kuzma fielding the football and bringing it up to his 39. So again, the Greyhounds will have some very good field position at their 39-yard line.
7-0 and 1:37 to go in this first quarter. 1:37 to go. We saw our first play.
Ball is marked at the 38-yard line, so Naugatuck in their second possession. 1 minute, 31 seconds remaining. This for the Naugatuck Valley League title, the large division part of the Naugatuck Valley League title. There's a small division. We'll talk about that later on. Kevin Kuzma out of the wingback spot, running the football across the 40 out to the 42-yard line before it's taken down by outside backer Carl Mancini.
Kuzma will come on the misdirection. Fullback will come to the near side, then Kuzma comes behind. Good blocking. Patke and company, Levine getting ahead of Kuzma. He'll pick up about 4 on the first down carry. As you look at the large group of fans huddled here at Veterans Stadium on this near side on a nippy day here, an SAT day that started this game at 2 o'clock.
All at the 42-yard line, second down. Master Petro fakes, now throwing the football in a crowd. It is incomplete. He was throwing it to the tight end, Rudy Hermstadt, and frankly, Master Petro threw it up for grabs. Great coverage by Holy Cross.
Watch Solosi come from his fullback position. He will come through. You fake back to Kuzma, then the bootleg with Slocum blocking. Master Petro had Solosi wide open here. He throws into a crowd. Down at the bottom of the picture is Solosi. He was wide open. Not a good throw as he did throw into coverage. It'll be a 3rd and about 7 for the Greyhounds. Craig Peters there pacing the sidelines. He's got to get his offense into gear here and get some first downs.
3rd down, 3rd and 7 from the Naugatuck 42, deep into the first quarter of play. Double handoff. That's Slocum running the football. Slocum across midfield and all the way down to the 42 of Holy Cross before he's taken down by Curran in the secondary.
Great call by that offensive staff as they come with the crisscross counter. The ball will be handed off to Kuzma. Kuzma will give the ball back to Slocum. You see the end coming right through, leading it. That's number 86. Hermstadt, and it gives a great opening inside for Slocum as he picks up a first down across midfield, and it's into Holy Cross territory at the 42.5 yard line of the Crusaders.
First down for Naugatuck down at the 43-yard line of Holy Cross. Master Petro fakes into the line. Play action. Has a receiver out there. Throws it downfield. Incomplete for Kuzma down at the 10. Mahoney on the coverage for Holy Cross.
Kuzma picking up the football. Jeremy Mahoney, the senior defensive back, ran stride for stride with Kuzma as he came out and down the field, bringing this first quarter to an end. A very quick first quarter.
We played one here at Veterans Field. Our score is Holy Cross 7, Naugatuck nothing.
Hot Tops and Seymour are your #1 custom printing professionals. Our automated textile printer can handle any size order quickly and beautifully. Artwork can be reproduced or designed for you in our graphic art department. Add in-house embroidering and see why Hot Tops is #1. After 12 years in business, Hot Tops offers the best in quality printing and personal service. Just listen to our customers.
Very professional.
Excellent quality.
Hot Tops did exactly what I wanted and delivered it on time.
The Valley Chordsman Barbershop Chorus invites you to the Kennedy High School Auditorium on Highland Avenue in Waterbury on Saturday, November 21st for an evening of harmony and entertainment as they present the 45th annual Look Out World, A Night with the Champions show. The show features the 1990 International Quartet Champions along with the Ladies Quartet Champions from Sweet Adelines, plus much, much more. That's Saturday, November 21st at the Kennedy High School Auditorium in Waterbury. Come on down and spend a night with the champions.
We're back, everyone. We're set for the second quarter here at Veterans Field in Naugatuck. Naugatuck has the football, their second possession. They have a 2nd and 10 from the Holy Cross 43. They're down 7-0. Kevin Kuzma on the second down carry stopped at the line of scrimmage. Bennett first to get to him along with Kowalski.
Naugatuck went into the wishbone themselves as they tried to get Kuzma on the power off tackle. Good job stopping it by Holy Cross as it'll bring up a 3rd and about 9 for the Greyhounds. First time I've seen Naugatuck in the bone, and that may be attributed to the footing of the backs. They are real tentative, and right now they're in probably what is the worst part of the field, right around the 50. Very, very muddy there.
Now they go back to that wing T look on 3rd down at the 42-yard line of Holy Cross. Play action. Master Petro rolling, throwing. It is up for grabs and incomplete. In and out of the hands of a Naugatuck receiver, then almost intercepted on the play.
Watch Todd Bennett as Kuzma comes in motion. He's going to block Bennett. Watch Bennett go right through Kuzma. Continue on to try and get to Master Petro. He will throw the ball up again. Looks like Solosi had it, and then a pretty good defensive play coming over his back, number 42. And that's Darren Kowalski who knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down.
Naugatuck will be playing field position, and Master Petro is the punter. And 4th and long, gets set to punt and punts it away. It's taking a Naugatuck roll inside the 10-yard line. It'll drop there and drop
dead at about the 7.
I didn't want to say it. The ball,
about the 7
ball is dead at the 7-yard line, and Holy Cross takes over, this time, though, deep within their own territory. So the Greyhounds playing field position, move the ball on that possession, but not enough for Coach Craig Peters to take any chances at this point. His team trailing by 7-0.
Good decision, I think, by Naugatuck. You want to get good field position today and force Holy Cross. They've got to go 93 yards if they want to score and put your defense in a good position.
1st and 10. They give to Kowalski, and the burly running back brings it out across the 10-yard line. He's taken down by Hayward and Master Petro. Kowalski running well for Holy Cross.
Kowalski and Bennett are punishing runners. Watch as he comes through. He breaks a tackle and then gets into the secondary, forcing Solosi and company to tackle him. And guy as big as Kowalski, you want to try and get those linemen to make those tackles and not put him one-on-one with your defensive back. So Holy Cross accomplishing one of their goals, and that is to just pound the football at the Greyhounds.
Ball at the 12-yard line. That is Todd Bennett running to his right side, trying to get outside. He breaks a couple of tackles and finally taken out of bounds on the far side of the field. It'll be a Holy Cross 1st down.
Again, Bennett picks up where Kowalski left off. He comes and will bounce outside here as he follows the blocks of his fullback, and that's Karpiak, who does a good job of getting him to the outside, breaks a couple of tackles, picks up a first down at about the 23-yard line. Good run by Todd Bennett out of the off-back position of that bone.
It was Mastropetro finally got a hand on Bennett and took him out of bounds, but not before Holy Cross has picked up yet another first down. They run it again. Kowalski across the 30 out to the 31-yard line, dragging Naugatuck defenders with him. Again, Mastropetro on the stop for Naugatuck.
Naugatuck is blitzing its linebackers. Watch the linebackers come, and Holy Cross is picking up the blitz at the line of scrimmage, and that's getting Kowalski and Bennett free into the secondary. So Naugatuck is coming with the blitz. The linemen for Holy Cross are doing an excellent job of picking it up, and they are giving Kowalski and Bennett excellent lanes to run, and they're doing the job as they are second and short. See Coach Peters there with an equipment. Slocum on the sidelines getting help. That's Jesse Slocum, our last week's player of the game, getting adjustment of his chin strap.
Well, thus far, Holy Cross has shown that punishing ground attack. And Holy Cross has two fine runners in Bennett. Bennett actually has been the workhorse for Holy Cross, but Kowalski has also run the football very well here this afternoon in Naugatuck. And quite a contrast, buddy, in the running backs of Holy Cross. We mentioned before in the Holy Cross and the Sacred Heart running backs last week. That's Bennett running the football. He's taken down after a pickup of 2. It's going to be close to the yardage for the first down. Lance on the tackle for the Greyhounds. 6'2", 260-pound senior tackle.
Bennett will just follow the two backs. Gets up inside. He loses his footing there, but he gets knocked to the ground. Very, very close to that first down. It'll bring up a 3rd and less than 1 for the Crusaders.
Third and inches at the 33-yard line.
Going to be close.
Kowalski. Hughes in the center of things and on the bottom of the tackle. Let's await the mark.
Kowalski just follows Bennett. Karpiak inside. It'll be close as he gets right around the 34.5-yard line. We'll see if he's got it. It looks like he does, as they are not even going to measure. It's going to be a first down for the Crusaders.
So Kowalski picks up yet another first down for Holy Cross. And thus far, it's been all Holy Cross, especially with the time of possession in this football game, as Holy Cross has done exactly what they set out to do here, control the football.
I think the first drive was about 15 plays, and they're taking 3 and 4 downs to get that first.
That's Bennett. He is slowed up. He was hit in the backfield, manages to get one out of the play up to the 35-yard line before he's taken down by the nose guard, Seghetti.
Inside, again, a fake to the fullback, then coming to the off-back with the lead block of Kowalski. Bennett stopped about 1.5 yard gain, and that's first time that Naugatuck has really stopped that first down of the Crusaders, and it'll bring up a second down. That puts the Crusaders a little off schedule as they are 2nd and long for the first time.
Now they've stayed in that bone from the outset of the game, and it's a second down. It's play action, and the junior quarterback puts it up over the middle. It's in and out of the hands of Pawanda, the tight end, at the 40-yard line. Slocum, Kuzma, and Mastropetro all on the coverage, along with Hayward.
Brian Sokolowski puts the ball right into Chris Pawanda's hands. Excellent coverage, but the ball is right on the money. Pawanda just cannot drag it in. That's right there. He just does not look it in and hold it. You see Hayward coming in along with Slocum on coverage, but that was well thrown, should have been caught. Brian Sokolowski hitting Chris Pawanda. Good coverage by Naugatuck.
3rd and long. And they run the football on a power sweep that is Bennett running the football. He'll be short of the yardage needed for a first down. Finally taken down by Lance, so it will be a 4th down coming up for Holy Cross.
Get the guard out in front that time. Guerrera tries to get around the corner to help Bennett. Bennett gets close to that first down. He'll be about 1.5 yards short, but Naugatuck is going to get the football back. Holy Cross will have to punt. 6:49 left to go here in this first half.
And Holy Cross has consumed huge chunks of time in this first half. You talk about shortening a football game, that's just what they're doing. They're going to have to punt it away, though, from their 42.
Not a good kick.
And the punt is going to roll dead at the 49-yard line of Holy Cross. So Naugatuck has come up with the football with excellent field position. We've got a break in the action, and we'll call this timeout.
No job is too big or too small for Chippy's Service Station. We do all major and minor repairs and mechanical work for foreign and domestic vehicles. And we offer 24-hour long and short-distance towing. When you have difficulty finding parts, when your new car needs servicing, or when your business really depends on it, come to Chippy's Service Station, 136 Wakely Avenue, Ansonia, 734-9648, servicing the Valley since 1949.
North Carolina Furniture, where we buy direct to save you money. For the dining room, we have a wide array of formal dining room sets, cherry, mahogany, maple, and oak. And for the living room, choose from a selection of Chippendale sofas, colonials, camelbacks, and more. We have Queen Anne chairs and sofas, recliners with solid oak frames starting at just $169. And just look at this beautiful 3-piece set of tables for only $289. Whatever you need, we've got it. Over 100 lines of furniture to choose from with savings you won't believe. You all come down now, you hear?
Welcome back, everyone. The Greyhounds take over after the short Holy Cross punt. The football at the 49 of Holy Cross. Greyhounds down by 7 to nothing. Slocum stopped at the line of scrimmage, stopped for a loss on the play. Mike Guerrera first to get to him, defensive tackle.
Watch the top of your picture as Slocum comes in short motion. Did not really have a handle on the football. Guerrera and company stop him for about a ½ yard loss. It'll bring up a 2nd and long. A lot of fans here at Veterans Stadium watching this one.
Football now marked at the 49-yard line of Naugatuck. We'll call it 2nd and 11 for the Greyhounds. We're into the second quarter play from here at Veterans Field in Naugatuck. That's the handoff. That is to Kevin Kuzma, and Kuzma down to the 44-yard line of Holy Cross before he's taken down by Prezioso, Chris Prezioso, the linebacker in Southmore.
Kuzma will come on the misdirection, the fake to Solosi, and then Kuzma comes in. You see number 34 right there getting piece of Kuzma, and that's Chris Pelosi. The sophomore drags him down. It'll bring up a 3rd and about 4 for the Greyhound offense.
Ball now marked at the 43-yard line of Holy Cross. Greyhounds hoping to get off one of their patented drives and consumed a lot of time and hopefully end up for the Greyhounds in a touchdown. Kuzma on 3rd down, 3rd and short, will not make it as he picks up 1 on the play. He's knocked down by Guerrera again.
Kuzma comes back. Solosi with a lead block, but you see 59 right there. Guerrera all over him. Mike Guerrera, the senior, coming from his defensive end linebacker position and drags Kuzma to the ground. It'll bring up a 4th down. Naugatuck will not risk going for it here on the 42 of the Crusaders. They are back in punt formation.
Well, once again, Coach Peters playing field position and trying to pin Holy Cross deep, maybe on his part, hoping for a mistake by Holy Cross. This one is a short punt off the side of the foot by Master Petro, and Holy Cross is going to end up with some pretty good field position out of this exchange.
Not a good day for the punters, as that one just came off the foot of Master Petro to about the 30-yard line. He will get credit for about a 12-yard punt on that one. And again, Naugatuck got the ball as a result of a very poor punt by the Crusaders. the Greyhounds have returned the favor as Holy Cross will start on their own 29-yard line. 4 minutes exactly left to go here in the first half.
And you got to think that Coach Ciarleglio is extremely happy with his team's effort here this afternoon, doing exactly what they set out to do in the game plan. Wishbone, Kowalski to the 34-yard line.
Penalty flag came in at the end. You see right there the yellow flag. Kowalski just bowled his way forward. It'll probably go against Holy Cross. Did not look like a face mask, so we'll see here if it's a holding penalty, and it was a face mask. So had to either be a hold or a face mask, and it will add 15 big ones onto that play, and Holy Cross will come up right at the 48-yard line. Big mistake by the Crusade or by the Greyhounds. See if we can pick it up as Kowalski comes on the misdirection. Watch him bull his way forward, gets into the line, and then just puts his shoulder square to the line of scrimmage. Excellent block in front. I wish I could pick up the block. We can't pick up who had the face mask.
So it's a first down for Holy Cross. And that is Kowalski fighting off defenders, breaking tackles before he's taken down by Hayward. Darren Kowalski, a great first half for Coach Ciarleglio. In the muck of Veterans Field, and they're playing right now in the area that is the slipperiest on the field, and they're going to be moving shortly if they hold on to the football to some better turf. Right now they're right there in the muddy portion, as you can see on your screen. Second down coming up for Holy Cross. 2nd and 6. The football marked at the 47 of Naugatuck. Wishbone for Holy Cross. Naugatuck with the blitz. Play action, and Sokolowski is left alone, and he is taken down by Mike Stango, now in at defensive end for the Hounds.
Eddie, that was a missed handoff. That was not misdirection. Watch, Sokolowski wants to hand the ball off right here. He cannot get to it.
He has to pull it in, right.
He pulls it in, not risking a turnover, and then he's just on his own as Stanko comes in with the sack. Not a play that they were trying to run, just unable to get to the handoff. It'll bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Crusaders.
A wise decision by the junior quarterback, showing a lot of poise. And I have to say, buddy, it's about time I start to listen and follow what my spotters say. And a correction on the tackle, that was Marlon Fernandez, the 6 foot, 180-pound sophomore end on the tackle. The old eyes are just not what they used to be. 3rd down as Holy Cross runs the ball again. That's Kowalski running the football. Or check that. That was Karpiak running the football on 3rd down, and Slocum on the tackle. So it'll come up short for Holy Cross. They'll punt the football away.
They just get the ball to the fullback right there as he just comes straight ahead, trying to pick up a little trap for the first down. They don't get it. Holy Cross will now be back to punt the football. Their last punt was about a distance of about 7 yards. So we'll see how they do here as they will give the ball back to Naugatuck.
Chris Precioso. Line drive kick. Fielded by Hayward, and Hayward loses his footing as he's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Hayward tried to make a cutback and slipped and fell down at that point. And making sure that he stayed down was Chris Pawanda.
Good line drive kick, as you see Hayward, who we saw last week, go the distance. This time, good job containing right there by Holy Cross. There's 1:49 as the clock will wind down here. Left to go in this first half. Naugatuck has to go 82 yards. I don't think they're going to risk a turnover here at this point in the game.
And the Greyhounds on that wing tee look, the ball at the 18-yard line. We're deep in the second quarter here. We've got a good one, Telemedia's Game of the Week. That is Kuzma running the football close to the 25-yard line.
Naugatuck has 2 timeouts. You see Kevin Kuzma there just coming on the little bit of misdirection. Solosi goes one way, Kuzma comes back. They get the guards out in front of them, Levine and York. picks up about 7 yards, but as this clock is winding down, I think the Greyhounds are going to be happy here just to try and run the football. If they can break them with their running attack, that's what they'll do, but they're not going to risk a turnover on their own 25.
Second down for Naugatuck. They give to the up back, the fullback. That's Solozzi for the first down out across the 35-yard line. Jay Solozzi before he is tackled by Mahoney.
Come with the belly. You watch the fullback just come on the belly play. The guard, York, gets in front of them. They get an opening in there for the first down. They're up across the 35 at about the 36 with 40 seconds left to go.
Naugatuck on the ball immediately. Again to Solozzi, and Solozzi cracks it across the 35 out to the 37. He is taken down there by Karpiak, number 36, along with Guerrera.
Again, the belly, you see York with the block. Solozzi not as good as the last effort. He'll pick up 2. Naugatuck will take their second time out with 28 seconds left to go in the half.
Well, as advertised, we knew this was going to be a good tussle between these two teams. Last year up at Municipal Stadium in Waterbury, they went right down to the wire. Naugatuck coming out on top 21-19. And thus far, this game has been all that's been advertised. Holy Cross leads it 7-0. And as Buddy mentioned, we're down to 28 ticks remaining here in the first half. As you see the officials huddling on a cold November afternoon.
Sam Toney, the referee in the center of your picture, a veteran official, his crew doing an excellent job here in this one. It's a big game, and officials like to work big games. It's just as important for the official as for the young men. They work hard to get to this point in the season, and it's nice to have a big game to work with your crew, and Sam Toney and his crew do an excellent job.
Announcers like to work big games too. Second down, second and long, the ball at the 37 of Naugatuck. Let's see what the Greyhounds do in the remaining time. A double handoff. That is Slocum running the football, but he is taken down there on the play. Kowalski, number 42.
Crisscross counter again. They go to Slocum or to Kuzma, then back to Slocum. You see number 38 in there leading it. That's Paul Lucky, who has not had a lot of time. Naugatuck will just let the clock run out here, and they'll go down to 0 time. There's no time on the clock. They have taken a timeout, so obviously the clock is not official upstairs, but they took their 3rd timeout. They'll have 1 play left to go here in this first half.
So with that 1 play remaining, it will be a 3rd down coming up for Naugatuck. They have it at their 37-yard line. The scoreboard clock is showing no time, but obviously there is at least time for 1 more play for Naugatuck. Holy Cross leads it 7-0 on their opening possession, taking it the length of the field. It was a pass play that resulted in the touchdown. Kowalski out of the backfield taking a pass from Sokolowski in the end zone. The extra point was tacked on, and that is where we stand. This ought to be the last play of the first half. 3rd down. Let's see what the Greyhounds do with it. Master Petro back to throw. Now moves up in the pocket, unwinds, throws it downfield. It is intercepted at the 35-yard line. Curran on the interception. And Curran is finally taken down by the quarterback, Master Petro, and that will conclude matters here in the first half. So as the teams go off the field, our halftime score is Holy Cross of Waterbury 7 and Naugatuck nothing. We'll be back with our halftime activities right after these messages.
Welcome to Curtis Ryan Honda. Did you know that our sales staff has been with us over an average of 10 years?
And our service technicians for over 7 years.
Did you know that Curtis Ryan in Shelton is the first Honda dealership ever in the state of Connecticut?
We also provide car care clinics because an informed customer is a satisfied customer.
And all this makes us Honda's #1 volume dealership in Southern Connecticut.
So come to the house that's service built.
We are the Honda experts, and you don't deserve anything less.
Turn it on. Turn on your breakfast. Turn it on. Turn on your day. You're the one that's gonna make it. Look at your work. Look at your play. Be your best every day. Have fun, just do it your way. Turn it on. Turn on the breakfast. Turn it on. Now don't you know you're the one that's gonna make it? Look at your move, look at your go. Turn it on.
We're back here at halftime at Veterans Field in Naugatuck now we're speculating now because of the field conditions here at Veterans Field. The Naugatuck High School band, the marching band that had put in an appearance before the game, will not be performing here. So Buddy and I will just give you a quick recap of that first half. Not a lot of scoring, of course. Our score is Holy Cross 7 and Naugatuck nothing. Buddy, actually tell the viewers what happened. Very simple, very early on in that first quarter.
The opening kickoff, the ball was fumbled by Holy Cross. Naugatuck took the ball on the 31-yard line. The Holy Cross 31 were unable to move it. The Crusaders took over on their own 25 and initiated a 15-play drive, getting into the end zone on a pass play from Brian Sokolowski to Darren Kowalski, 21 yards with 1:41 left to go in the first quarter. The extra point was good, and that was the scoring. The big part of this game has been the ability, I think, of Holy Cross coming out in the wishbone for the first time to really be able to move the football and to control the line of scrimmage, running time off the clock, as you said they wanted to do all day, but really controlling the offensive line of scrimmage. Kowalski and Bennett have been excellent at running the football inside the tackles, and they've had a couple big plays where they've been able to get outside the ends, but they've been able to control and move that football. And on defense, that Holy Cross 4-4 has done a good job in bottling up the Naugatuck Greyhound offense.
Now, Buddy, of course, the Greyhounds now at halftime, they're going to have a little time to talk things over. It ought to be interesting to see what adjustments they're going to make to the wishbone.
Yeah, really, it's a good point, Ed, because they may not have had a lot of practice time this week with the wishbone, and we'll see what adjustments Craig Peters and his staff will make to the bone. Holy Cross has stayed basic in their defense, and they've done a good job. We know that Coach Jerry Charleclio did not want to make any changes with his defense, and his 4-4 has done a good job of bottling up the Greyhounds. I think the field has helped him also. His team, very basic inside, straight ahead, north-south. Naugatuck tries to use that misdirection, and they haven't really been able to get good footing to make the cuts. Their backs are not as big as Bennett and Kowalski and Bennett have just pounded straight ahead, and that offensive line of the Crusaders has done a good job in creating some seams for them.
Fantastic, excellent analysis. Hey, that about wraps things up here at halftime.
That's what we get paid for.
At Veterans Field in Naugatuck, and we'll be back with the second half kickoff right after these messages.
Who is Connecticut's leading discount plumbing supplier? Allen's Plumbing Supply of Seymour.
It's simple. Allen's Plumbing Supply costs less. That's right, you'll find incredibly low discount prices every day. And when you want free advice on plumbing, heating, kitchen, or bath remodeling, Allen's has Connecticut licensed plumbers on our staff to help you. The best price and free advice. Allen's Plumbing Supply, Route 67, Seymour. It's simple. Allen's costs less. Period.
When friends don't stop friends from drinking and driving. Friends die from drinking and driving. Friends die from drinking and... Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
We're back, everyone. We're moments away from the second half kickoff. Naugatuck will receive the second half kickoff. If you remember, they deferred their option in the first half. It is Holy Cross 7, Naugatuck nothing. This game will decide the large division title of the Naugatuck Valley League. It's a short kickoff to start the second half, and that is Solozzi on the getting the football and being stuck there at the 35-yard line of Naugatuck. And Naugatuck will take over first down at their 35, their first possession of the second half. Let's see what the Greyhounds do offensively, and when they go on the defense, let's see the adjustments that they've made to the Holy Cross wishbone.
Be interested to see if they spot the ball right in the mud. No, they're not. They're going to move it to the hash. Very wet right in the center of the field there, and they have probably made an agreement to move the ball out of that water. It'd be tough to get started on that with your traction where the ball was.
Holy Cross starting, Buddy, in that 4-4, the balanced defense. The ball was marked at the 36. That is Slocum running the football. He is upended, knifed under by the outside backer Mancini. A loss of 1 on the play.
Very tentative footing for the Naugatuck backs. We've seen that all afternoon. As Slocum comes to the near side, he really is not running very hard. He's very tentative. He tries to cut. Watch Mancini, number 20, right there, get him right up into the midsection of Slocum. Takes him down for a loss of about 1. And that defense for Holy Cross, as we said, has done a great job in handling the wing T so far this afternoon.
So it's a 2nd and 11 for the Greyhounds, just underway here in the second half at Veterans Field in Naugatuck. That wing T look, 2nd and 11 from the 35. Slocum in motion. They give to the fullback, that's Solozzi, and Solozzi brings it near the 40-yard line before he's taken down by Powanda.
Eddie, just before half, we saw Solozzi come on the belly play, had some pretty good success. They're going back to that. A little bit of an opening in the tackle hole as the belly play to the fullback, Jay Solozzi, picks up about 4.5 to 5 yards for the Greyhounds. Right at about the 40-yard line, they spot the football. Naugatuck with a big third down here. Not 4-down territory, obviously, at this point in the football game.
Hayward checks in, and going out of the game is McGettigan. So it's a 3rd down, 3rd and 6 from the 40-yard line. Hayward out to the right side. In motion, that is Kuzma. Master Petro back to throw. Under a rush. Throws it out short. Out of bounds. It's incomplete. He threw it out to Kuzma. Incomplete. It'll be a 4th down and kicking situation coming up for Naugatuck.
Good pressure on the quarterback as Master Petro gets back. He cannot set his feet, unable to get the ball out to Kuzma. As you saw, Kuzma was open. Ball was underthrown. It'll bring up a 4th down. Good pressure that time by Guerrera from his end position on Master Petro. They are going to punt the football to the Chargers or the Crusaders here.
Master Petro back inside his 30. Gets off a fine punt. That's Cullinan on the other end. And Cullinan is taken down after a pickup of 2. Hayward, one of the tacklers for Naugatuck.
Excellent punt this time by Naugatuck, as you see Cullinan looking, getting the ball, and then just trying to get into the center of the wedge before he is wrestled to the ground at about the 37-yard line.
Also assisting on the tackle, Buddy, was on the special teams, Brian Fazekas. So it's a 1st down for Holy Cross. Their first crack with the football. The ball at the 37-yard line. 3rd quarter action, Telemedia Sports Valley High School football game of the week. Crusaders in the bone. They give to Bennett. And Bennett on the near sidelines at midfield, 40, 30-yard line, 1 defender to beat, and he is knifed under by Hayward inside the Greyhound 20-yard line.
Excellent block by Darren Kowalski as Bennett came around the corner. They got to the outside. Hayward, the last guy to make the tackle, he does it right at about the 18-yard line, but an excellent run by Todd Bennett. Great blocking by Darren Kowalski. Watch Kowalski come around the corner in front of Bennett. Pretty good block right there on Slocum. And then Bennett just gets down the sidelines. He outruns the tackle there, and Hayward has got a beat on him. He will knock him out of bounds at the 18. Great play for the Crusaders.
1st down, it's Kowalski, and he is upended by Kuzma. Kuzma knifed through an opening and took down the running back in the backfield. Kevin Kuzma.
Big play for Naugatuck right there as Kuzma came from his monster back position, found a seam, made the tackle. It's going to be a loss of about 5. Last time we said Holy Cross was not going to throw, they threw a touchdown pass. This is now a situation where the wishbone is not going to get you 15 yards on a second down. We'll see what the Crusaders attempt here as they are 2nd and 15, right at about the 21-yard line.
Wishbone set for the Crusaders. Play action, and the junior quarterback wants to put it up. Throws it outfield as a receiver out there. Incomplete. Intended for Curran. And Hayward on the coverage for Naugatuck. So an incompleted pass will bring up a 3rd and 15.
Curran will come from his split end position. You see Brian Sokolowski just sit back in the pocket, and then he will throw the ball on the streak pattern down to Curran. Good coverage by Hayward there as you see up, knocking it down. It'll be a 3rd and long for Holy Cross, right at around the 21, 22-yard line. Tough to see here as the sun has come out beginning of the second half, and a glare on the window makes it difficult.
They option it, and that's Bennett at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and Bennett has scored. Todd Bennett on an option, taking the pitch out from Sokolowski and going in for the touchdown.
First time Holy Cross runs the option. You see Sokolowski with the fake inside to the fullback, then he will pitch the ball. You see Solosi there tackling the quarterback, but Bennett gets outside. He just finds a seam, and he is going to get down and across the goal line for the touchdown. 13-0 here. 8:31 left to go in this 3rd quarter. An excellent drive by Holy Cross for their 2nd touchdown. Great run by Bennett to get him in the end zone and to set up the touchdown.
So Holy Cross will be attempting to tack on the 14th point. A snap that doesn't get to the holder, and it's thrown incomplete. The holder is Chris Cullinan is the holder, and so the extra point attempt goes awry, but Holy Cross still leads it 13-0.
Ball is going to bounce back. The holder does a good job in just getting it and then coming up. Gets the ball into the end zone, but unable to get the completion, as you see, out of the hands of the intended receiver, and that was Pawanda who tried to come back for it. Craig Peters there has to be concerned at this point in the football game. His offense has not really moved the ball, and his defense has given up 2 scores to the Holy Cross Crusaders. The Wishbone very successful in the first 3 quarters of this game for Holy Cross.
So Naugatuck in unfamiliar kind of a situation, the fact that they are down by 2 scores. Last week, I believe, in being down to Sacred Heart by a score on 2 occasions in the game. That was the first time Naugatuck was behind all season long. Now they find themselves 2 scores down to a very good team.
Not a football team that likes to throw the ball either, Edward. They base that throwing on the success of their running. So we'll see if they come out of their game plan as they are down 13-0 to the...
Shove kicks it short again, and again Solosi on the return for Naugatuck. He just falls on the football, and Naugatuck will have it at about the 40-yard line. So let's see what Naugatuck does with the football now. They are down 13-0. A lot of time left in this football game. A lot of time for the Greyhounds to crank up on that offense and get things started. But Holy Cross has played Naugatuck awfully tough here this afternoon. Ball marked at the 40-yard line. Wing tee set for the Greyhounds. In motion, that goes is Kuzma. And rolling out to throw is Master Petro, trying to set himself. Now he's going to scramble, looks for an open receiver. That's Kuzma, and Kuzma dives to midfield. Taken down there by Karpiak, and so a little bit of scrambling by Naugatuck results in a play that almost nets them a 1st down.
Kuzma is the safety valve on this as they will come to the near side. You see Master Petro come on the bootleg. Now he cannot find anyone down the center of the field. He will go to a safety valve. That's Kuzma. Does a great job in getting down close to the 1st down, right at about midfield as he dives right there close to that 50.
So almost like a free down coming up for the Greyhounds now, in the sense that they have 2nd and inches at their 49. They give to Solozzi. Solozzi with some room to the 40, to the 35 before he is dragged down by Curran. Jay Solozzi brings it inside the 35-yard line.
He went down very tough as he's getting up slowly as he was pulled to the ground by Curran, but that's the belly play again. He's limping. If you see on this replay, when he goes down, his leg buckles under him. It's a good job on the belly getting Solozzi inside. He breaks to the outside before Curran will get a piece of him. Watch when he goes to the ground as Curran drags him down. His knee is going to buckle inside. Right there, does that split, and he gets up with very tentatively and goes back to the huddle. Nice run by Jay Solozzi for the first down. They're right at about the 35-yard line of the Crusaders.
First down at the 35 for Naugatuck, down by 2 scores. Kuzma in motion. They give to Solozzi, bounces off a couple of tackles, picks up a gain of 2 on the play before he's taken down by Guerrero, who's been outstanding at defensive tackle for Holy Cross.
Again, the belly play. You see the guard, number 50, Shane York, on the pull. He gets around his tackle and then tries to find a seam for Jay Solozzi. This time they only picked up 2, but they have gone to that play more and more. At the end of the first half, they used it, and they've been running it here in this third quarter for pretty good yardage.
Ball now at the 33-yard line of Holy Cross. Greyhounds hoping to get on track and get on the scoreboard. Magetta, get out of your picture, out to the left side on 2nd and long from the 33. Solozzi again crosses the 30-yard line before he is pushed back by the defense. Chris Pawanda on the initial hit for Holy Cross.
Solozzi will come to the near side on the belly. This time it's Levine who will pull around the tackle. Gets a seam for Solozzi. He'll pick up about 4. It'll bring up a third and about 4.5 for the first down. This may be 4-down territory at this point in the football game.
This will be 4-down territory. Ball resting on the 29-yard line. It is a 3rd down coming up for Naugatuck. 3rd and 4. Ball resting at the 29. Third quarter action. Telemedia Sports, our Valley High School football game of the week. This is for the large division title of the Naugatuck Valley League. It gives to Solozzi, and Solozzi protects the football, and he's going to come up to about the 25-yard line. Don't believe he's made the first down. It's going to be about a foot short.
He's got to get the nose of the football across the 25. He's going to be about 1.5 yards short. You'll see Solozzi come now on the trap play. There's the buck trap. You see Levine getting out in front of him. You get the double team between the center and the guard, and then coming behind it, Solozzi unable to pick up the first down. It's 4th and short. As we said, this is 4-down territory.
Well, it's more than 4th and a yard, a little bit more than a yard as they move Kuzma off the right side. The Holy Cross team is signaling that they have stopped Naugatuck, and I believe they have. They did not make the required yardage, got the ball down to the 26-yard line, and Holy Cross will take over.
Kuzma has to get across the 25. You see he is going to get hit. He tries to dive forward. He is going to be short. The ball is going over to Holy Cross. Again, another great defensive series for the Crusaders.
So Holy Cross takes over on downs. Once again in the middle of the defense for Holy Cross was defensive tackle Mike Guerrero. First down, out of the wishbone. Kowalski running out of the wishbone, picking up the first down before he is dragged down by Sagetti. So Holy Cross not only has stopped Naugatuck, but now they picked up a big first down.
Eddie, they're beginning to wear down that Naugatuck defense. A little bit of a pitch. First time they've had to pitch. Kowalski comes, finds a seam, cuts back up inside for good yardage. A first down at about the 38-yard line. Excellent play selection by Holy Cross all afternoon, as they have really kept the Naugatuck Greyhounds from using their defense aggressively. The Crusaders on the march again.
Ball at the 38, there's a loose ball, a fumble on the play, and Naugatuck has recovered. There was a fumble on the exchange from center to quarterback, and the Greyhounds have it. With a break in the action, let's go to this timeout.
For the newest look in fashion jewelry, get a pair of unique ear pins available at Thomas Jewelers. Whether it's clipped on or worn as a pierced earring, the ear pin curves to the contour of the ear, creating a look of sleek sophistication and offering an elegant twist and fine jewelry. Come see Thomas Jewelers' stunning collection of ear pins in a variety of designs set with diamonds and other precious stones, starting at only $75 a pair. Ear pins only at Thomas Jewelers, Main Street in Ansonia.
This is where I live. There are lots of doctors and machines for me and the other kids. Last week, a guy named Mike came. He took us all on a camping trip.
Mike gives up a weekend a month to help a disabled child, but he gets back a feeling that lasts forever.
When I get better, you know what? I'm gonna take Mike fishing.
To find out what you can do in your community, call the Points of Light Foundation. Do something good. Feel something real.
Welcome back, everyone, and let's go to that last play from scrimmage.
I think Sokolowski comes out of there a little early. He is unable to get back to the football. You see right there, the ball is covered, looks like by Bert Hughes. He will get credit for it. This is a key series for the Greyhounds. They are at their own, the Crusader 39. They need to get in the end zone right now.
So Naugatuck has capitalized on a Holy Cross fumble. A short pass out in the flat. That is Slocum taking the football, then losing his footing as he crosses the 35 down to the 34. A short advance on first down.
Slocum will come in motion, then he will just come to the near side flat. When he catches it, as Eddie said, he will lose his footing. He'll pick up about 5, but unable to take it forward. Lost his footing. The ball now right at the 34-yard line of the Holy Cross Crusaders.
Wing T look for the Greyhounds. Second down from the Holy Cross 34 as things heat up here in the third quarter. On a little bit of scissors action, that's Kuzma running the football, taken down by Guerrera, and that's going to be close to a Naugatuck first down as Kuzma brings the ball down inside the 30-yard line.
Kuzma comes on a little bit of misdirection, fake to Solosi inside. Guards come up, leading him through. He'll pick up a first down at the 27-yard line. Holy Cross now, their defense has been able to stop Naugatuck all day. There's 2:48 left to go in this third quarter, and the defense is going to be asked to rise to the occasion again as the Naugatuck Greyhounds, they need to get in the end zone with a score here to get back into this one.
First down. It is a first down for Naugatuck at the 28-yard line. Master Petro back to throw on first down. Has a receiver out there. It is caught. The first down. Jesse Slocum out of the backfield. Cullinan on the tackle, but the Greyhounds are knocking on the door.
Excellent throw that time by Scott Master Petro as he finds Slocum. Slocum will come down and then just run to the sideline, an out pattern. Excellent catch by Jesse Slocum as you see Hayward behind. Down the field, good coverage there, but it's a first down right at the 15-yard line for Naugatuck.
First down for Naugatuck. We are deep in this third quarter of play from cold, frigid Veterans Field in Naugatuck. First down. Master Petro, double handoff. Slocum on the football. With the football, he has slowed up a fine shoestring tackle.
Again, the crisscross counter. It starts out to Kuzma, back to Slocum, and we'll see here a pretty good tackle right there. Unable to get the number on it, but somebody got him in the backfield. The counter has been a successful play. This is the third time they've gone to it, this time only for a yard. Brings up a second and long for the Greyhounds.
2nd and 9, just inside the 15-yard line of Holy Cross. It is Holy Cross 13 and Naugatuck nothing. The junior quarterback back to throw. Has a receiver out there. It is a reception inside the 10-yard line.
Ball, I think, is going to be dropped.
Incomplete.
Looked like a completion. The ball then came out of the hands of, I think it was Hayward, Brandon Hayward, as they come to the outside on the out pattern. Looks like it's completed, and then as he gets hit, the ball is going to be knocked loose. It will go as an incompletion, bring up a big third down. Good coverage by Holy Cross. Big third down here for the Greyhounds as the ball is just inside the 15-yard line.
Third down, 3rd and long for Naugatuck, just inside the 15, and we are very deep into this third quarter. 1 minute, 26 ticks remaining. In motion, that is Slocum on the 3rd and long. Master Petro looking to throw out to his left side as a receiver out there. Incomplete, drop inside the 10-yard line. It would have been a tough catch, and that was Hayward, who was the intended receiver. Mancini, the outside backer, on coverage.
Slocum in motion, then goes straight and then to the outside. The ball was tipped. Hayward would have been a tough catch, does not come up with it. It would not have been enough for the first down. It will bring up a 4th and 9 from just inside the 15-yard line. Naugatuck is going to take a timeout. This is a big play.
And we'll take our own timeout. We'll go to our third quarter feature playbook.
Crackback is a block that allows an offensive player to come back into the formation and block on a defensive player. The defensive player usually does not see the crackback block coming, which makes it such a great offensive weapon.
We're back, everyone. Veterans Field in Naugatuck, and this might be the key play for the Greyhounds. They have a 4th and 9 at the 14-yard line. They're down 2 scores. Master Petro, a deep drop. Plenty of time scanning the field. Now rolling out, trying to find a receiver. Gets it off to the safety valve. That's Jesse Slocum. He's going to be brought down short of the yardage for the first down inside the 10-yard line on the far side of the field. The Crusaders have held again.
Watch now as Master Petro has a lot of time. He will sit back in the pocket. Unable to find a receiver, he will scramble. He will get the ball to Slocum. Slocum will get close to the first down, but right here, number 21 is going to get credit for that stop, and that's Chris Pawanda stopping Slocum short of that first down. Again, the Holy Cross Crusader defense has held. 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go in this third quarter, and they will take over inside their own 10 at about the 8-yard line.
First down for Holy Cross. They give it to Kowalski, and Kowalski straight ahead for a couple. He's tied up there by Seghetti.
Eddie, 2 key turnovers the Greyhound defense was able to make as we see this just straight ahead to the fullback inside. Kowalski getting good yardage on that first down, but 2 key turnovers, the opening kickoff and then that last fumble that the Greyhounds got but were unable to turn into points, and their offense really not able to move the football today against this strong Holy Cross Crusader defense.
Second down on a running play for Holy Cross. Kowalski, the ball carrier.
Holy Cross is not going to snap another play as this one will just come off tackle. They are going to let the clock run out as Kowalski again holding on to that football, trying to get positive yardage and get some distance from their goal line as the third quarter has come to an end, and Naugatuck has 1 quarter left to get back into this one.
And we have played 3 quarters here at Naugatuck's Veterans Field, and our score is Holy Cross of Waterbury 13, Naugatuck nothing.
Hello, I'm Bob Archer of Kasdan Elm City Fuel. We have supplied and installed high-quality oil-burning boilers in New Haven and the Valley area for over 50 years. Dunkirk boilers lead the industry in value and design. Our Dunkirk cast-iron wet-base boilers with Riello oil burners provide our customers with clean, economical heat and plenty of piping hot water for domestic use. Dunkirk, in business since 1928, offers a 20-year warranty on all its high-quality boilers. Call us today for a free estimate.
An act of God is a hard act to follow. We know. We do it every day. But right now, it's harder than ever because our disaster relief fund is gone. Our ability to help is threatened. Support the Red Cross. Call 1-800-842-2200. We can't do it without you.
We're back, everybody, and we're ready for 4th quarter action here at Veterans Field in Naugatuck. And Holy Cross, on a crucial series for Naugatuck, has just stopped the Greyhounds inside their 10-yard line. And now they have a third down coming up themselves, and they want to create some field position. They have a 3rd and 7, the football at their 13-yard line. And we might have an encroachment call coming up against Naugatuck.
I think Rob Lance violated the neutral zone. It's going to make it, instead of a 3rd and 7, it's going to be a 3rd and 2. It's a much easier distance. It's going to be less than that, 3rd and 1. So that may be a very big break here, as it looked as if Holy Cross might be forced to punt the football deep in their own territory. Right now they can get that first down and continue the drive. They only need about a yard.
Line of scrimmage is the 18-yard line. Wishbone for Holy Cross. That is Todd Bennett running the football, squirming his way out to the 20-yard line. We've got a flag dropped on the play. Bennett picked up the yardage needed for the first down out to the 20. Let's await the call. Speranzini on the tackle in the secondary. Todd Speranzini, a sophomore.
It's going to go against Holy Cross, so they're going to move this one back, and it's going to be a big one. It will be a holding penalty, and it will move it back to the 10-yard line. Crucial mistake by Holy Cross is they had picked up the first down. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 10, and it is not a throwing situation for Holy Cross. They're not going to risk a turnover here at this point in the game. Ahead 13-0, backed up on their own 10-yard line.
And where they have a 3rd and 8 coming up. 3rd and 8 for Holy Cross. They lead at 13-0. We're just into the 4th quarter of play. And now we have some movement on the offensive line, and that should go 5 yards against Holy Cross.
They're shooting themselves in the foot right here, as that's a procedure penalty. The left tackle moved. They will be backed up at their 5-yard line. As you see right at the bottom of your picture, the tackle just takes that step, number 72, and it will be a 3rd and about 14 for the Holy Cross offense. We give you 72's number, except it's not listed on our program, so it's a 3rd and long.
3rd and long, they run Kowalski, and Kowalski running the football outside the 10-yard line before he is first met by Kuzma, along with Lucky on the play. Captain Paul Lucky and Kevin Kuzma, and Holy Cross will have to punt the football away.
Excellent yardage on the counter play as Bennett Kowalski gets to the outside. Kuzma hits him. Finally, he is wrapped up at about the 15-yard line. Punting situation and field position here will be very important with under 11 minutes left in this game.
Precioso standing inside his 5-yard line. Naugatuck hoping to get some real good field position, but they've got to get in for a score. That's Hayward on the other end. Hayward takes the football at the 40-yard line, spins his way free of a couple of tackles, and falls down at the 37. He's taken down there at the 38-yard line, and the Greyhounds will have excellent field position once again.
See Hayward slip when he catches it. He'll slip again right there as he tries to get back, get to the 37-yard line before he is wrestled to the ground. Naugatuck has been inside the 40. This is their 3rd time inside the 40, starting with the football, and they have, as of yet, not been able to score. This is crucial for them right now to get in.
They need a score right now. 37-yard line, that is the line of scrimmage. Master Petro rolling, looking downfield, now throwing it out. It's complete at the 25-yard line, inside the 20-yard line to the 17. That's the tight end, Rudy Hermstedt.
Hermstedt is wide open as Master Petro comes to this near side on the bootleg. Watch both guards get out in front of Master Petro. You see the defensive end, Todd Bennett, trying to get penetration. Good job there on protection. Hermstedt wide open, catches the ball. He will be wrapped up at about the 18-yard line. First down for the Greyhounds.
So it's a first down for Naugatuck at the 17-yard line of Holy Cross. Holy Cross leads it 14-0. They give to the fullback. Solozzi is taken down. He's met at the line of scrimmage. Kowalski. How would you like to run into Kowalski?
Wow. Kowalski now just steps up from his linebacker position. Here's the buck trap. They try and come behind Levine. Look at Kowalski right there as he just drills the ball carrier, Jay Solosi. Over on the far side, you see head coach Jerry Ciarleglio and his staff. They have had an excellent defensive game as they have been able to stop Naugatuck. Right now, though, they're at the 17, and their defense is going to be asked to come up big again here with 9:11 left to go in this game.
Out of your picture, the Greyhounds send 2 wide receivers out to the left side. Hayward along with Kuzma. They go with a single back. And the pass is knocked down by Pawanda on the line of scrimmage.
Pawanda got his arms up. They tried to run the quick slant pass, and Pawanda, the senior, Chris Pawanda, got his hands and knocked the ball right back into quarterback Scott Mastropicio. Watch now as Mastropicio lets it go. Good job by Pawanda, just batting it back. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 for Naugatuck. They have got to get one here.
3rd down again, 2 wide outs to the left side on 3rd and 10 from the 17. They give on the handoff to Solosi, and Solosi slides inside the 20 to about the inside the 17 to about the 13-yard line.
A little bit of a delay play that time as they got the ball to Solosi on a little delay. See Solosi sit, and then he will come on the draw back up inside. Avoids the tackle there by Harper, picks up about 4, but it'll bring up a 4th and about 6 yards on the 13 for the Greyhounds.
Ball at the 13-yard line, another 4th down facing Naugatuck. Mastropicio will roll to the left side, slips, gets it off on a short pass onto a safety valve, but he short hops it to Kuzma. It'll go incomplete, and the ball will go over to Holy Cross on downs.
Mastropicio has time, and then all of a sudden he will get pressured as he tries to set his feet and come back to Kuzma. There, he is unable to get the distance on the football. Kuzma cannot come up with it. Holy Cross has held again, a defense that has bent but not broken this afternoon. 8:16 left in this game, and if Holy Cross can put together one of the drives that they have been so successful with, they may be able to take enough time off this clock that Naugatuck will be unable to get back in with 2 scores.
Well, the Naugatuck defense is gambling as they run Kowalski on the play. Sagetti, the sophomore nose guard, immediately on the ball carrier.
Again, the linebackers are blitzing. You see everyone inside getting a hand on Kowalski. He's going nowhere. Sagetti and company wrestle him to the ground. Holy Cross will need 2 or 3 first downs. That may be enough at this point in the game if they can put together 2 or 3 first downs. And Naugatuck knows that. They are going to gamble. They need the turnover, or at worst, they need to get the ball back on a 3-down situation, forcing Holy Cross to punt on that 4th down.
2nd down, Greyhounds again are going to gamble on offense. That is Kowalski. He is tied up maybe 1 yard on the play. Again, the initial hit by Sagetti. Sagetti's been outstanding at nose guard for the Greyhounds.
Again, straight ahead. Bobbles a little bit on the exchange, Kowalski does, but he will get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a 3rd and long right here for Holy Cross. They are taking as much time as they can in the huddles. We are down to about 7 minutes left to go here. They need a big play here. The defense for Naugatuck has to come up big right now.
3rd and 10, the football still at the 13. That is Bennett swinging wide to his right side. He is knifed under. Speranzini first to get to him in the backfield for a loss.
A little bit of a pitch, and then as Bennett tries to cut on the outside, he will just lose his footing. Right here, he's going to stop, and then as he cuts, he just loses the legs. It'll bring up a 4th down, and not surprising to see the Greyhounds come after this one. You see Hayward back. He is standing at his own 40-yard line. It is not going to be a long punt. Naugatuck is going to enjoy excellent field position, but don't be surprised to see the Greyhounds try and get the block.
Prezioso standing just in his end zone. High snap from center. He'll get the punt off. It'll come out to Hayward at the 39, and Hayward is met by about 3 or 4 Crusaders and taken down in his tracks at the 39. We've got a break in the action, and we'll call this timeout.
Boy, Boy, I really did it last night. Got drunk, acted stupid, went home with... Who is that? What, am I stupid? How did I do this? Barry began to worry, really worry. What about AIDS? Then he remembered, hey, I'm just a cartoon. I don't even have to shower. Get high, get stupid, get AIDS.
That's my dad. And that's Mom. Dad's got an idea. A way to get rid of all the grody garbage that's polluting the world. He's invented a big rocket ship to shoot all the garbage into outer space. Mom's not sure, but Dad says his invention will save the world.
There's an easier way to save the world. Recycle. For your free recycling action guide, write Recycle. Environmental Defense Fund, 257 Park Avenue South, New York, New York.
We're back, everyone. So the Greyhounds, after still another Holy Cross punt, take over at the 39-yard line, and they have to air it out. They're 2 scores down. They've been frustrated, especially in the second half, as Mastropetro gets off the pass incomplete to Hayward down at the 25. Cullinan and Curran, Prezioso, and Mancini all around the football on the coverage for Holy Cross.
Eddie, a lot of credit has to go to number 21 and number 27, Pawanda and Bennett, the defensive ends. Watch the defensive end, Pawanda, string out and force the throw, which is going to come out of bounds. Last week, Sacred Heart was unable to contain the quarterback. He had an awful lot of time. This week, the two ends are doing an excellent job of containing Mastropetro as he rolls on the bootleg.
Second down for Naugatuck at the 39. They sent Kuzma in motion. Mastropetro under a rush, and he's going to be dragged down at midfield. First to get to him, Mike Guerrera, who's been in on a lot of tackles for Coach Jerry Charleglio, along with Todd Bennett.
Watch Guerrera come on a little twist stunt. He just started into the center. He comes right up the middle. Mastropetro unable to avoid him. The sack goes to Mike Guerrera, the senior. It's a big now 3rd and about 17 for Naugatuck. They are not moving in the right direction right now. Under 5 minutes when they snap the football left to go in this one.
And they spot the football. They call the forward progress at the 47-yard line of Holy Cross. So it's 3rd and a long way to go for the Greyhounds to get a first down. Mastropetro throws it out. It is incomplete. Hayward might have taken his eyes off of the football at the 33. It was Hayward, the intended receiver. Again, 3 or 4 Crusaders around the football. Mancini, Cullinan, Curran, Prezioso.
You see Hayward going back to the huddle. Ball fluttered a little bit as it was released. Hayward had the opportunity, could not catch it. Would not have been a first down, but it would have given them an opportunity possibly to convert on 4th. Right now, 4th and about 17. They've got to come up with a kind of miracle play right here in order to get the first down. If they don't, I don't think it's possible for them to get 2 scores. They're going to give the football over at this point if they don't convert to Holy Cross in excellent field position also. So big play right here.
4th and 18 from the Holy Cross 47-yard line. Double handoff. Kuzma on the double handoff gets it down to the 42, but that's going to be nowhere near the yardage that Naugatuck needed, and the ball again will go over on downs.
Again, the crisscross counter, the double handoff, this time Slocum to Kuzma, and they are going to try and pitch the ball. You see Kuzma looking to pitch the ball back, as we saw last week, to Mastropetro, but he could not do it. Good coverage that time by the Holy Cross Crusaders again on defense. They will take over at the 42-yard line. We're down under 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Holy Cross needs 2 first downs in this one's history.
Line of scrimmage is the 42-yard line of Holy Cross. They not only have the football, they have that 2-touchdown lead, 13-0, and they set up in that wishbone that's been successful all day long. That's Kowalski running the football on first down. He's still on his feet. He might have picked up the first down.
He went the last 4 yards with 3 or 4 Greyhounds on his back, as he has been doing this all afternoon. Darren Kowalski, getting the very tough yardage inside. Watch as he just comes off the near side. He will follow his guard and tackle, hugging the football. He breaks the tackle right there. That's Hughes who can't get him. There's Hayward, who is going to just get driven back. Master Petro comes in, and someone's got him hog-tied behind, who got dragged for another 4. But an all-important first down here for Holy Cross as they cross into Naugatuck territory. The time right now is the biggest enemy of the Greyhounds. It's under 4 minutes left to go here in this one here at Veterans Stadium.
Ball now at the 48-yard line of Naugatuck. First down for Holy Cross, and they're just going to keep it basic at this point. They give to the fullback, that's Karpiak, and Karpiak just holds on to the football down to the 45, taken down by Seghetti.
Just a straight-ahead play to the fullback. Inside, just banging ahead. Look at how they are hugging that football. They do not want to risk a turnover. Picks up about 2. Naugatuck has 2 timeouts left. As you look there at not some of the happy fans here on this side of the field, Naugatuck really has not given their fans an awful lot to cheer about here in this football game.
Second down coming up for Holy Cross. The football at the 45 of Naugatuck as we wind things down. Bert Hughes on the tackle. Aaron Scanziano has checked in at running back for Coach Jerry Charleglio's team.
Just straight ahead, Kuzma almost gets to the mesh point for the fumble. That's Karpiak there who gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost the yard, but right now Naugatuck needs that turnover. They're down under 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. They need a big play here, and they realistically have to get that big play into the end zone. So they need a fumble and pick it up and be able to run that ball in. That's about the only hope they've got.
And, of course, that was Karpiak carrying on the last play. And they swing Bennett wide. Bennett down to the 30-yard line, still in bounds and inside the 20. And let's see if he kept his feet in bounds. Kevin Kuzma finally on the tackle, but Bennett might have sealed any doubt with that run.
Naugatuck is blitzing everyone inside. They get outside. They need only one real block to get Bennett out there. The block is made by, it looked like Kowalski, and then just down the sidelines goes Todd Bennett inside the 20, right around the 17-yard line. And that, I think, is it for Naugatuck. They are now 82 yards away from a score that they need, and the other team, the Charger or Crusaders, have the ball.
So a first down at the 17-yard line, and we've got flags dropped on the play. We've got a little bit over 2 minutes to go. The scoreboard clock here is showing 2 minutes and 1 tick remaining. Buddy, before I forget, let me thank our spotters for this afternoon's football game. Tim Massa along with John DeCampos helping us out here in the booth at Veterans Field. Thank you, gentlemen.
See if you can recruit them back for next week, because we're back here again as Naugatuck will entertain the Seymour Wildcats next Saturday morning.
And the Greyhounds will have to regroup. This is going to be a crushing defeat for Coach Craig Peters' team, but he'll have his team up next week against Seymour. This is a fine Holy Cross team that we have seen here today. They run the football, that is Bennett. And Bennett on the first down carry. Taken down by Lance as we just run things out here at Veterans Field.
Key to this football game has been the ball control of the Holy Cross offense and the defensive ability of that 4-4 to keep Naugatuck really from gaining any real momentum on their side of the ball. The momentum of that Naugatuck offense was taken away by that Holy Cross defense, and they've come up with some very big plays all afternoon.
Just running the clock out now. They give to the up back, the fullback, that is Karpiak. And Tom Karpiak, a very tired young man, but a very happy young man. Scott Mastropetro on the tackle for the Greyhounds.
I think the big thing is they took away the middle for
Under a minute to go, and Holy Cross senses that they have in fact won with this game the large division title of the Naugatuck Valley League. The repercussions for a team down the valley, well, for Ansonia it means that they're going to be facing the same Crusader team the week before Thanksgiving. They give to Karpiak, and Karpiak slides inside the 5-yard line before he's taken down by Kuzma. And that might have been the last play from scrimmage here at Veterans Field, as Holy Cross will go on to a 6-2 mark on the season, having defeated the Naugatuck Greyhounds. The ball resting at the 4-yard line, and Holy Cross will not elect to get off another play. They have won it. Our final score here at Veterans Field in Naugatuck: Holy Cross 13, Naugatuck nothing. We will be back with the awarding of our Blanchette's Player of the Game right after these messages.
Children are the largest group of Americans living below the poverty line. They have to reach higher for what others take for granted: healthcare, balanced meals, encouragement to learn. But with help early on, children in your community can gain the skills to get out from below the poverty line. It takes programs like Success by 6 and people like you to help them take the first step. Call to learn more. Change the world of a child, and you change the world.
J. Temple Auto Body, precision collision repair. Factory-trained mechanics working with modern high-tech equipment. The Chief Easy Liner frame machine. No job too big for the Chief. The Super Clean Spray Booth Oven for a fast, flawless showroom finish. Other services include brakes, suspension, and mechanical work. Let J. Temple handle all the insurance settlement paperwork. J. Temple Auto Body, Route 34, Derby.
Well, Buddy Chernovitz, our viewers can see by the fact that we have donned our coats. It's about, I'd say, a good 15 to 20 degrees colder than it was before we taped our pregame show.
On all sides of the field except Holy Cross, because right there it's pretty warm right now.
And our Blanchette's Player of the Game is going to go to the outstanding two-way player for Coach Jerry Charleglio and one of the captains for this fine Holy Cross team, number 27, Todd Bennett. So Todd is stepping in with us. Congratulations, Todd.
Thank you.
Great game.
Thank you.
Todd, also the T-shirt, Blanchette Player of the Game. A great game for not only you, but for your Holy Cross Crusaders. Do you think the wishbone presented a problem for Naugatuck?
I think it was just, element of surprise. I don't think they prepared against it all week, and that's why we ran it. We knew, they were just as strong as us up front, and we just had to, come with something to surprise them and take them off the ball.
You and Darren Kowalski had a great game running the football. You were able to get outside in that second half for over 50 yards. You ended up with 153 yards total offense, but that second half when you went outside, was that a big play for your football team?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, me and Darren, I think, we work well with each other. I block for him, he blocks for me. I think, we had a, equal amount of yardage on both, for both of us. And I think getting outside helped us a lot. We haven't been able to do that much this year. And, I think the wishbone, gave us that advantage.
Was the footing as bad as it looked upstairs? It looked like they were really struggling to get their footing. You guys are running more straight ahead, north-south. Was that an advantage for you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I slipped a couple times running on the outside, but, like the wishbone, like I said, we were able to just take them off the ball and get the 5 or 6 yards in every carry that we needed.
This won the NVL title for you. It's a big game. We saw the game last year. Great rivalry between the two football teams?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think this game gave us the respect that we deserve now.
One last question. I think defensively your ends did a great job in containing Master Petro on the bootleg. Did you guys work all week? Because you stayed basic. Did you work all week on containing him?
Yeah, we worked all week on containing the sweep, coming out of the wing tee, and also Master Petro going around the outside on the bootleg and, pulling the two guards, to trap the ends and so he can run outside, and have time to pass. So, me and Chris Pawanda, the other defensive end, we did a good job containing him. And
congratulations. It was a great win for you, and we'll see you again sometime, but that's a great one.
All right, thank you.
And Todd Bennett can speak very well, too. You can see the captain for the Holy Cross Crusaders. Once again, we want to remind our viewers, I should say, that our next game will be right up here again at Veterans Field when the Seymour Wildcats will be coming up here to face the Naugatuck Greyhounds. And once again, our final score from here at Veterans Field was Holy Cross of Waterbury 13, Naugatuck nothing. And on behalf of Buddy Chernovitz and our Blanchette's Player of the Game, Todd Bennett, Ed Clements, goodbye, everyone.